The Cloud Cooperative launched in February 2025 with the release of our cloud storage app and the grand opening of the Edinburgh Data Grounds. Since then, over 80,000 users have switched to our new internet, benefiting from secure, anonymous web browsing. With our pilot project, we wanted to change the typology of the industrial-scale corporate data center into something sustainable, transparent, and community-oriented. Our new internet will be hosted in city-specific data grounds, which will reroute peer-to-peer requests through optimal routes, connect the city to the rest of the world, and store and compute data overflow. These data grounds will be community-owned, and users can be secure in the knowledge that when they press Save to My Cloud on their phones, their data will be sent to a place that is local, accessible, and secure. The pilot project is divided into 3 phases. In anticipation of exponential increases in data storage technology, we had to ensure that all facilities are future-proof. We're starting off by using existing hard disk technology, with Phase 2 moving on to passive cooling technology and ending with permanent storage technology in Phase 3. Eventually, the traditional servers of the first 2 phases will become obsolete, and the planned optical storage archive will become our main method of data storage. The first phase consists of 3 parts: the tidal power plant, traditional servers, and offices for server maintenance and big data research. Traditional servers are housed in a large chamber cut into the side of Cramond Island's largest hill, formed of bedrock. On top of these servers are salt pools where visitors can enjoy outdoor swimming all year round due to the excess heat generated by the adjacent servers. The second phase of the data grounds consists of floating data rigs, which are used for the maintenance of our new deep water data farm. This passive cooling technology offers a much more sustainable alternative to traditional energy-intensive air-cooled servers. Each of the 4 towers of the data rig are repurposed oil derricks retrofitted with a large mechanical winch at the top. The rig floats on top of submerged server tanks and winches them up into the tower for maintenance. Offshore oil rigs are a technology that has only recently become obsolete, and with more than 12,000 offshore oil and gas platforms in the world, their decommissioning is a huge undertaking. Data rigs will use some of the largest oil rig components: the floating FPS platforms, steel members, and the oil derricks. The submerged server tanks offer another opportunity for sustainable thinking. We're planning to reintroduce oyster farming to the Firth of Forth by enclosing the submerged tanks with cages that hold oyster grow-up bags. As oyster larvae generally grow faster in warm water, the heat radiating off the servers will keep the oysters at an optimal temperature even in deep waters. Phase 3 of the data grounds, expected to complete in 2030, is aimed at future-proofing the complex's data storage capacity. Taking advantage of a rapidly developing technology, 5D optical data storage, the new archive building will allow massive quantities of data to be stored for thousands of years without the need for electricity or heating. 5D optical storage involves femtosecond lasers engraving grooves inside blocks made of quartz glass, with each nanoscale groove representing a different piece of information. The archive entrance is located at the tallest point of the island, where visitors descend into a subterranean courtyard cut into the bedrock and are instantly surrounded by the archive itself. Due to security measures, visitors cannot enter the building itself, but are instead allowed unobstructed views of its inner workings. The quartz glass blocks will be stored on a series of racks surrounded by tracks used by robotic arms containing femtosecond lasers. These robots will move around the archive, writing and reading the nanoscale engravings. The Cloud Cooperative is planning on going global. Our goal is to expand the concept of the Cloud Cooperative along with the Web 3.0 to cities around the world. The more cooperatives, the better. In order to ensure that data remains uncorrupted and safe from destruction, copies should be held inside multiple international server hubs. We at Cloud Cooperative imagine a new internet, connected via citywide peer-to-peer networks, city-to-city data grounds, and worldwide satellites. An internet that is sustainable, transparent, and democratic.